walk up into melee range. It's not like the Jace where if he gets left alone, he can just demolish a tower. So a bit of a softer split pusher, but nonetheless, still, they can go for that 1-3-1. Talia in the bottom lane, Jarvan in the top. You know, I just want to see who's the person that starts it.
It's always like a secret, you know, they're hidden somewhere in the crowd. You gotta find out who it is because it's usually the same person. Because these fan clubs, Crumbs, they're very well organized. They get together before and after the games.
I've seen some videos about them, and this fan club might get a little excited to see MVP going for this Blitzcrank 5-man invade. But if JIN AIR did any research, they would have known that MVP did this last time they played Blitzcrank. So nobody in the bottom lane to fall for it, and instead they will go respond by invading their own opponent red side jungle. Jesus.
Yep. There you go.
MVP is Graves, and that's a level 4 though. He can fight this. There's minion aggro onto Beyond. He can't fight this.
Well, he was attempting.
But
He's sticking around, actually. Karma is going to get there first. Looks like Beyond was able to pick that up. Beyond is a little bit low. Ed going to come in from the top side.
Whoa.
Flash on in. Will jump onto Ixu.
Ed's
Will
dead.
he turn this around?
What?
He
What
does, and there's the first blood
What?
to the MT.
CS lead in. ADD trying to clear out the control ward. He will get it.
Oh boy, I mean, he's gonna get it, but Jarvan is 6 right now. They can't engage. There it is, the ultimate.
Talia is coming.
Talia comes on over. Whoa, okay, he can jump over that wall. The damage follow-up, extremely tanky. The shield from Karma keeps him alive.
No, he flashed.
They will turn it around. Ixu does go down. Here comes MT though, looking to get onto Ian. Lands that Q onto Beyond. Actually takes a ton of damage. MT might have gone too far. There's the double kill. Will trade the 1-for-1. Kuzan, can he follow up? Doesn't look like it.
Very close. There is no Cataclysm, so it might result in just a red buff steal. That's a 3-on-3. Nobody else in sight.
They want to turn on to ADD. So much action to start this game off. And the red will go over to Beyond. It looks like JIN AIR, they just want to disengage. But the stun onto Ixu will come over the wall. Beyond is the only one to make it over. The cask.
In the end, the JIN AIR invade just results in them getting chunked out and having to recall. So JIN AIR not too thrilled about this. The early game, while it looked promising on that first blood kill. Oh, nice flash hook.
There you go. That's Max for you. Welcome to LCK with MVP. And trying to turn it around here is Teddy, but he has no mana. So it's kind of the traits here, actually. It seems like Sejuani doesn't have a bad time, but here is Kuzan. Another really nice stun landed up, and the flash away from Ixu. And, the knock-up there from Kuzan will be enough. Meanwhile, a trade in bot lane. Teddy getting extremely low. Baha will finish that off. Will Ian pick up the kill? The last auto attack will do it. Meanwhile, in the jungle, there's just so much action in this game.
Everybody's just dying in this game. The
actually do anything.
Hey, you know what they say, right? It's all in your head anyway. So as long as they're thinking about it, they might be playing a completely different game than what we see on screen.
Does that mean we can just make up our own half of the game here, the mid game?
Yes. And in this half of the game, MVP decides to rush Baron. And initially, whoa, what?
Oh, will he get out?
Oh, he's dead. Oh, he's so dead.
That was, okay. Well, you talked about MT being a rookie and the inconsistency. I think that's definitely a play that showcases it right there.
And it's happened so many times before, just going by himself. They're going to force his Baron out. There is no smite available, but they're not in crazy range to follow up. They have to make the move quickly, otherwise Baron will go down to MVP, and they're going to commit to taking it.
Well, we'll see if they can land that smite. Should be pretty easy. Ixu flashes in. He's going 1v5, gets a knock-up, and is trying to do damage to Ian. And you can see MVP just trying to pick up as many kills on their way out as possible. JIN AIR just engaging 4v5, desperately trying to deny that Baron, but will not pay off.
And my God, it looks like the lack of coordination from MVP has just been caught by the bug from JIN AIR, because now they're doing the same thing. Varus goes late. Are they trying to defend Baron? Are they trying to push for mid lane? So undecisive, and they get none in return, and they will just lose 2 people for it. And Snowflower, oh boy, he's just not blooming today.
Poor guy. Will get taken out together to bring back this game. They're looking for a pick onto Max, but
there's the teleport, and they will try to engage. The tether follows through. There's no follow-up on this. What Ed's by himself?
Ed's all by himself, but so is Ixu.
What?
And he will go down. He was trying to go 1v5 at the same time as ADD, but Ixu a lot less tanky and MVP a lot farther ahead.
I think they have that new item, the protective helm, the one that gives you that crazy extra amount of resistance in HP by just being in front of everybody. But MVP, screw the dragon, they're going straight for mid lane. This is going to be a mid lane inhibitor for them in return. JIN AIR just have no answer, and I gotta say, I'm not liking this Jarvan at all. It has not been working, and it seems like he's trying to do the same thing that ADD is doing.
Fed, he doesn't have the burst damage on the champion of Jarvan to be able to.
Nice.
Okay, nicely done. Yeah, he doesn't have the damage for the follow-up, and he's too far
all over the map, and it poses the question, what's going to happen in Game 3? Who's going to show up? Are both these teams going to play at the peak of the performance that we saw in Game 1 and Game 2? I sure hope so. What? Whoa. All right.
I love your reaction every time the Sejuani throws out the ult. You're just like, what? What the hell?
It's so confusing. Look at, he's going in by himself once again. Oh, the hook onto Maha. Or Snowflower.
Nice fireworks, and a lot of damage is being put onto MVP, but they're just too far behind at this point. MVP with a nice cleanup. Looks like Teddy will be going down too.
And they're going to be able to close out the game in under 30 minutes. Such a decisive win for MVP.
Damn, when did MVP's fan base get so huge? The screams have been really loud here as they're finally able to pick up their first win.
It's those little things they're handing out, getting everybody pumped up. You hand out something physical to touch, and you just get so rallied up behind it.
Well, there you go. This is going to tie up the series 1-1 as MVP takes game number 2. And as you mentioned during that game, this looks a lot like the MVP that we saw collected. So let's take a look at the result, see how this game went.
I think MVP won.
Yeah, it looks that way. You guys can see the bans and picks, how it all went down. Zach being banned all the time, as is Galio. And Talia actually had the most damage in the game.
Yeah, lots of damage to the front line. Just when you're dealing with beefy guys in the middle, it's really hard to hit the back line, so you end up just blowing all your spells into the guys that are closest to you. And unfortunately, even though your damage does go up, their HP does not go down. And so the Talia, not the greatest person at killing tanks. So the composition from JIN AIR not going their way this time around, and we'll likely see some sort of readjustment for Game 3.
Yeah, let's come back in just a few minutes, guys.